Today the psalm is Psalm 40. Here I am, God, I am coming. My delight is to do your will. And you may recall, if you watched the other videos, I told a story about finding this shell on the beach after I watched a little girl throw herself with a great abandonment into the arms of what I assume was her grandfather walking up the beach. Well, I'm going to tell you a story today. There's a beach scene on the cover, too. It's a story called Catie the Copycat. It presents another place that we might find the beloved. Catie was a copycat in everything she did. When the game was hide and seek, she hid where Heidi hid. If Chloe got the giggles, Catie got the giggles too. When Mia fell and scraped her knee, why, Catie sobbed, boo-hoo. When Anne got mad at Artie, Catie pulled on Artie's nose. If Bobby picked a red balloon, well, that's just what Catie chose. And she walked like Wanda, and she talked like Tanya, and she practiced Patty's pout. Catie was a copycat, there wasn't any doubt, for Catie didn't know herself. She didn't trust her heart. Her insides and her outsides were 1,000 miles apart. She always looked to other kids to see the way to be. She couldn't hear the voice that said, be what you want to be. One night, when she was fast asleep, Catie had a dream. Walking towards her up a path came Catherine, the queen. Wise and regal, calm and kind, with roses for a crown. Her slippers were of silver, and she wore a purple gown. And her gentle eyes and joyful face were framed by flowing hair. When Catie reached to touch her hand, Queen Catherine was not there. Oh, Catie's heart was broken, how she longed to touch that gown and see that face and hear that voice and smell that fragrant crown. She wandered deep into the woods, calling Catherine's name, knowing if she found her, life would never be the same. A fuzzy something touched her cheek. It made her jump with fright. But though her heart was pounding, she kept walking through the night. And in her hand she held a stone, and in her heart a song, and in her tummy butterflies that whirled and danced along. Then she heard a hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, and she saw a snake, but then she smelled a rose, so onward through the dark she dashed, following her nose. She searched all night until the light was coming through the trees. Come back, she called. Come back, Queen Catherine, won't you please? At dawn, she fell down on the ground and she cried 1,000 tears. They multiplied 1,000 times and formed a liquid mirror, and reflected there, she saw the face of Catherine the Queen. So wise, so kind, so Catie-like, so regal and serene. Your search is over, Catherine said. You've found your strength and power. You are the queen I live within. And from that very hour when Catie wonders who she is, she looks into the mirror. And Catherine smiles and nods her head as if to say, I'm here.